Hey guys, what's up? So I've had a lot of ideas come to me today. I was debating on what video I wanted to do, and I decided I was going to tell you guys about my obsession with serial killers and murders and that type of thing. If you guys don't know, I want to be a forensic scientist, which I think would be the coolest job ever, and it's just a dream of mine. My heart is racing right now. I'm currently sitting outside Ted Bundy's Utah home, and I'm kind of freaking out. Like, it took a minute for me to find it, but I'm sitting here and like there's like hardly any cars going by, and there's graffiti, and it's super sketchy where I'm at. I'm kind of afraid to leave my car, to be totally honest. I'm totally alone, which is not the smartest, but I'm gonna venture down and I'm gonna record as much as I can, and I'm gonna show y'all what I find. I'm freaking out. So I went online and I found this information all about his house here in Utah, and it was like, oh, it's kind of just off in its own little spot behind this little green gate, blah blah. And so I was just driving because they didn't give me like a specific address, and so they gave me like a stretch of road, and so I'm driving down it, and what it said was to look for a green gate, and you will know because there's a bunch of graffiti just all over everything. And I was like, okay. So I'm driving down, and they're like, yeah, they're like, it's kind of behind this huge lot of big apartments. So I'm driving down and I find the green gate, and my heart just sunk. And so here I am. I'm terrified, but I'm gonna venture out and see what I can find. I'm kind of scared of somebody down there. Like, normally I have like a knife and a taser and pepper spray. So I've got pepper spray with me. If you guys ever venture to a house like this, I would definitely recommend some sort of protection, a taser, stun gun, pepper spray, whatever, just in case there is some crazy down there. Not necessarily the serial killer, obviously. Ted Bundy is dead. He has been for a while, if you guys didn't know that. And I mean, there could be some satanic rituals going down there. I don't know. Like, some people are crazy. Y'all, my heart is racing. I'm so scared right now. Ooh. I think what I'm gonna do actually is flip around and park right next to the gate to his house, and yeah, that way I'm closer. So I drove up to the gate, but there's a person in this canyon, and like there's like no houses over here, so I'm paranoid. I'm like, where did this person come from? Oh my god, I'm spooked. Guys, I'm shook right now. I am shook. So this is the gate before you get to his house. Oh my god, that white box right there, that's the cellar where he like killed his victims. Oh, I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, I'm literally terrified. I'm literally like, I'm shaking in my boots, and I'm not even wearing boots. Like, this is genuine fear right now. Like, oh, I'm so nervous. I feel really sketchy just leaving my car right here while I venture over there, but I'm terrified. This sucks because I'm by myself. I'm gonna FaceTime my mom and be like, talk to her the whole time, because I'm terrified. I need someone with me, like, emotionally right now. I'm so freaked out. Mama, answer. Why do I do this to myself? The scary thing is, like, this is like my dream job, like doing this, like finding murders, like, ugh. Oh, she didn't answer. Mommy. Okay, I'm gonna FaceTime my brother. Somebody needs to answer. I'm so scared right now. My brother better answer. Dude, I need some emotional support right now. I kind of wish I was broadcasting so that I could have some just emotional support. Like, this is terrifying. Better get over there before it's dark, though. I don't want to freaking stay over there and it'd be pitch black, and oh, I'll be done. Nobody's answering. Oh my god, I have no phone service. I have no phone service. I'm gonna die. I have no phone service. Like, what is this? Guys, like, I have no phone service. I'm taking you guys with me. I don't want to get out of my car. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay, I don't even have another pair of shoes. Like, I'm not even wearing socks. I'm just like, I'm wearing these slides. These aren't even shoes. These are just like, that's what I'm wearing, and I don't even have socks on. If I had to run, I'm gonna die. Can I call 911 if I have no service? Like, it works, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, I've literally got 911 on speed dial. To anyone who has been to his Utah house, like, good job. Good job. I don't know how y'all did it, but good job. Oh my gosh. Okay. Keys are out. Doors are unlocked. Oh my god, do I lock my car? My key fob doesn't work, so I can't like unlock it really fast. Yo, I'm crying. Okay, so this video is going to be more of a vlog, not necessarily a well thought out video. Oh my god. People are probably wondering, like, the people that are driving by are probably like, what's that car doing? Like, oh, you know, just checking out a serial killer's house. Like, no big deal. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Guys. Like, guys. Sheer terror. Nope. I can't do it. Okay, so I got out of my car and I started to walk over there and I didn't even touch the gate. Like, I'm too terrified. Like, no thank you. Okay, so I am not going over there. There is no way in heck, not today. I'm gonna bring like 20 people when I come next time. I'm gonna make a part 2 of this video and come over here and actually go over there with some people, because right now I am too terrified. No thank you, too scared. So basically his house used to be here. They demolished it. I'm not entirely sure when they demolished it, but he lived here back in the 70s. So the only thing that remains is that little cellar where he kept his victims, and I'm sorry, but I am too scared to go over there. I am chicken. Like, no thank you. Ted Bundy did get the death sentence and he got the electric chair, and I've seen pictures of him after he got electrocuted. Like, his head's like fried, like the top of it's just fried off. Like, it's interesting. Like, I wouldn't look it up if you get nauseous easily. I've been to other serial killers' house previously. Like, I've went and kind of checked them out, but I've always been with somebody, and it's just, it hasn't really bothered me because they weren't like as notorious as Ted Bundy. And just being here, like, it's, whew, makes me nervous. I am going home. This is insane. So yeah, this is his property. I'm probably gonna come back maybe a couple months, but right now there's no way. I'm not going over there. Like, obviously, like, I know his house is gone. I know he's not here. It's terrifying. Yeah, so the next time I come over here, like, if you guys want to see any particular part of his property or have questions about it or whatever, let me know below in the comments, so my next video I can answer those questions for you guys. I don't know if you guys can see like how I'm parked. Like, it's literally road and then this little tiny patch. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna get hit. Bye, Bundy. Whew. I haven't been that freaked out in quite a while. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to come check his house out, it is in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's just off of Sunnyside Avenue. It's kind of right by the zoo. Once you pass these huge apartments up here on the hillside, then you're pretty much there. It's kind of like a blink and you miss it kind of deal. So you just have to look for his green fence on the side of the road, and it is on the right side of the road. The easy way to find it is if you guys know where this is the place Heritage Park is, like right here. It's just past this. So yeah, I just drove an hour to freak myself out. The creepy thing is, I've always wanted to visit his house because, you know, I've just been obsessed with serial killers because I'm a weirdo. And like, I went to a wedding at that Heritage Park last year? No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I think. I made a video at that wedding. It was Nicole and Shay's wedding, and that's somewhere in my list of videos. I was so close yet so far. Like, I didn't know his house was right there, and it's terrifying to me. So a few months back, I actually went to Susan and Josh Powell's house. If you guys know who that is, this guy, there was no actual proof, but you know, everyone seems to think that he killed his wife, which I can agree with. I think he did kill his wife, and he set his house on fire, killed his 2 boys, and killed himself in that fire. And it was like this huge ordeal. A lot of people that I personally know knew them from parties, they were neighbors, they went to the same church, whatever. And so, you know, this guy was all over the news for a while. And yeah, so I went to their house, and I didn't film, I didn't really think about it, but if you guys want to see a video on that, I would be more than happy to go back to their house and tell you guys a little bit about what happened with them and their story. It's really an interesting story. Like, I've gotten a couple books on them, and I've seen a ton of videos and researched them. It's really just an interesting story. So yeah, if you guys want to see that as well, let me know. Totally be happy to do that for you. I guess the number one question that I haven't answered yet is, like, why the obsession? Like, why am I so obsessed? And like, why do I research all of this and blah, 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 blah? Well, some could say that just because that's the job profession that I want to go into. I do apologize for the bumps, by the way. This video is probably not going to be very stable because I'm driving through Salt Lake. But the reason I'm really, I don't know, like when I was younger, everything freaked me out. Like, I couldn't look at an organ in health class without completely like passing out. Like, I fainted so many times when I was younger, and now I'm just able to look up, like, I can look at pictures of severed bodies and not care. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not really sure why I have an obsession. Obviously, I'm not a killer, I'm not a serial killer, like, I'm not crazy in the head like that. What runs through people's minds and their thoughts and plots and stories behind all of that is just, it's intriguing to me, and I like just researching it and knowing all of that information. I'm not really sure why, but I think it's cool. Hey, on a side note, this is where they filmed High School Musical. That's East High. Yeah. Filmed High School Musical there, so that's pretty cool, right? There's a lot of things in Utah that I could make videos about that I just haven't. A lot of my content that I've made is debatable. It's not really interesting, but there's a lot of subjects and topics that I do know about, and I'm always going somewhere. Like, I'm always adventuring some new place, a serial killer house, some famous landmark, and I've never made videos on them. So the fact that I thought about making a video about the Ted Bundy house is just really cool. I think I'm gonna start doing a lot more of those, just a lot more of my adventure videos. Like I said I was going to maybe 6 months ago. On the bright side, my phone has service again. Take me home, Maria. I honestly didn't expect Ted Bundy's house to be kind of secluded. Like, I knew it was kind of in a off area, but I didn't expect it to be that secluded with literally nothing around it, which I can understand. I wouldn't want to build my house there. I'm scared to even go touch the gate. Friends, if anybody wants to join me the next time I go down there, let me know and we will go. On a side note, so my grandma had this neighbor, and I've known her my whole life. And the day that my grandma moved back in 2015, she, like, the neighbor told us that she had actually had a experience with Ted Bundy, because he used to kind of frequent that area that my grandma used to live in, which is totally scary. And he had asked my grandma's neighbor on a date, and she turned him down. Ted Bundy was known as, you know, a really handsome dude, and he was well educated. He had went to school to be a lawyer, so he was really smart, and he wasn't an ugly guy, so he would attract all these people and then he would kill them. When she told me that, it baffled my mind. I was like, no, like Ted Bundy, like the serial killer, like what? Like, he asked you on a date. Like, what? Like, it's crazy to me. I'm really glad she said no, because Lord knows what would have happened if she would have said yes. There's a high school around that area that he actually picked up a few girls. One of them I know escaped. Actually, I'm not entirely sure how many he picked up there, but from that one high school, he picked up 2 girls that I know of. One of them escaped, the other ended up dead, and they didn't find her body for 10 plus years. It was at least 10 years, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. And he had buried her just like on the side of the road in the mountains. The thing that's kind of scary is that like 14 years later, when he was finally like, oh yeah, this is where her body is, then he like told him exactly where she was. And he was in Florida at this time. He was in Florida like getting interviewed and stuff, and he's like, oh yeah, there was this girl in Utah and I killed her, blah blah blah, and her body was at this location, and they went right to it and just dug up her bones. Like, okay, so I'm gonna end this video so I can avoid this unflattering car light and rambling about nothing. And yeah, please let me know what you guys thought of this video. I know it was kind of choppy and a little bit interesting, and I didn't actually go into his house. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you want to see in particular, whether that be at Ted Bundy's house or some other location. Let me know. I will be glad to go explore it for you. I will link all my social media down below in the description so you guys can add me, follow me. And also, on a final note, I know I was supposed to do my giveaway in this video, but I don't have the giveaway item with me. It's at my house and I left it and I totally spaced it, and I was planning on filming a completely different video. This was kind of spur of the moment. So it will be in the next video, promise. Stay tuned. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.